Good afternoon. Fine Thursday afternoon it has turned out to be. It is September the 26th, and welcome to Whiteboard weather. You're seeing it in reverse. Best of the Berg for a Thursday afternoon today. And every Thursday we are sponsored by East Street Beer. So we thank them for their sponsorship. They're located on the north side. Let us start off the show as we oftentimes do. You hear them. Good Brother Earl, Jeff and Skip with the Whiteboard Weather theme song and photos. Compliments of PittsburghWeatherNow.com.
When it's time to go outside, it's raining cats and dogs. Someone told me it's about to snow. I need a friend, you know. It's PittsburghWeatherNow.com. Every starting the show.
And a very pleasant good afternoon. Whiteboard weather on this Thursday. As I said, sponsored by East Street Distributing Company, East Street Beer. They are located on the north side of Pittsburgh with a large selection of classic and craft beers. It is 75 right now. Wind, as we talked about this morning, was going to get breezy. It's out of the west. At 14 miles an hour, the dew point temperature is down to 52, and that's going to continue to dip down into the 40s by this evening and tonight. Welcome, everyone, once again to this Thursday edition. I hope you're having a great day. As we talked about this morning, if you're with us for Wake Up Whiteboard weather, didn't look so good this morning. Clouds, a few rain showers, most of them on the light side, but I said it would get better throughout the course of the afternoon, and I said it would get breezy, and it has. And the clearing trend is going to continue into this evening, and that gusty breeze that is outside right now is going to lighten up, and winds are going to become fairly light and calm tonight. And as a result, I think we will maximize what's called radiational cooling. Without not much of a wind, you lose rapidly all the daytime heating that you build up, and the temperature oftentimes cools down to the dew point value, which will be down into the 40s tonight. So I think many places will dip down into the mid and upper 40s by first thing tomorrow morning. We'll talk about it coming up in just a couple of minutes, and I have your fall foliage forecast. If you're a leaf peeper and wondering when are the leaves going to change, I have the currents set up as was provided by the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for the state of Pennsylvania. Allergies today, trees, molds, once again in a slightly elevated range. Some of the stuff going on this weekend, very quickly. Pitt is at home, 12:30 kickoff on Saturday versus the Blue Hens of Delaware. Pirates hosting their final 3 games of the season against the Reds at PNC Park. And a lot of folks will be heading to the Pumpkin Patch, maybe to a fall festival or an October fest. After all, October is right around the corner. Born today, Serena Williams, the tennis player, the all-time great tennis player. Olivia Newton-John, she's 71 years old today, believe that or not. Linda Hamilton, actress well known from her recurring role in the Terminator series. And Pitt, speaking of Pitt, football legend Craig Ironhead Hayward. He passed away in 2006, but he did celebrate his birthday on this date, and he's also the dad of one Cam Hayward, who currently plays for our Pittsburgh Steelers. It's National Dumpling Day today, National Johnny Appleseed Day today, National Shamu the Whale Day today. Remember Shamu from the SeaWorld? I don't know if there's any more Shamus around. There are killer whales, but Shamu himself, I'm sure, has probably gone on to, we'll say, the higher life. National Situational Awareness Day today, where you're asked to be aware of your surroundings from a personal safety perspective. Always be aware of your surroundings. And National Pancake Day today as well. All right, let us get to some weather information. As promised, this is the current fall foliage outlook through October the 2nd, which would be the middle part of next week. You can see most of our area is in that deeper shade of green, and that means there's really not expected to be much change. You can see right down there the legend at the bottom. Not much change over the next 5 days. As you get maybe into Mercer, Venango, Clarion County, Jefferson County, leaves will be starting to change over the next 5 days. So there probably won't be a whole lot cooking with regard to color change over the next 5 to 7 days. This is the temperature outlook, and this takes us through the middle part, actually the latter part of next week, the 5th, 6th, and you can see that big red A on the eastern half of the country. That means a very high likelihood, 70 to 80% likelihood of above average temperatures, while you can see that big blue B back in the Pacific Northwest. Basically, the setup has, we call this a trough and a ridge. You have a dip in the jet stream back here, and then a ridge across the eastern half of the country. This will often flip-flop, and when it does, when it gets really warm out west, that usually means it's getting really cool in the east. We just happen to be on the warmer side of this equation for the better part of the next week, and precipitation outlook should have us near to slightly below normal precipitation through the end of next week as well. So that is your sort of longer range outlook. Here's a look at the current surface map. Cold front came through here this morning. You can see it off to the east over near the Delmarva Peninsula, and a area of high pressure building in that 10-15 high located back across Indiana. That builds in over the next 24 hours. I'll take you to Friday morning. High pressure right overhead. This is Friday evening, about 7 o'clock. The high starts to lift away. Now what this is going to do is going to give us a southerly flow. We'll start to get more of a southwesterly flow. That will bring up temperatures as well as dew point values heading into the weekend. You also will notice that storm system back across the Midwest. That will slow down as it approaches, yet it will likely bring more clouds and eventually a few showers here. You can see Saturday doesn't look as impressive as it stretches out across the lower Great Lakes. And then Saturday evening, the boundaries just to our north, you can see we're kind of in this green area. I don't expect Saturday we will see widespread rain, but we will see some scattered showers as that boundary will be moving into the area. That should be enough of a triggering mechanism to spark off at least a few showers. I think mainly it's going to be Saturday afternoon. If I had to give it a timing, I would probably say sometime after 3 o'clock on Saturday, which means if you're going to the Pitt game at kickoff, I think it's going to be dry, but in the fourth quarter, 3:30, I think there could be a chance for a few showers later in the day on Saturday. So that is what we got cooking with the weather maps. Again, just the overall trend has above normal temperatures for the next week. Not much change in the fall foliage, and not a whole lot of rain over the next several days as well. Let's head out and check out the whiteboard. Got it outside today. After all, everyone should be getting fresh air today, including the whiteboard. So let's head on over and check it out. We'll break it down for you day by day. And here's what we got. We are sponsored today, as I said, by E Street Beer, with a large selection of classic and craft beer selections. They have 6-packs, singles, cases, all in the cool section. They're ready to roll, and they are your last stop before the stadiums, so it's a great place to stop if you're tailgating for the Buccos this weekend, or perhaps for Pitt on Saturday or the Steelers game on Monday, stop by East Street Distributing and, of course, tell them WhiteBoard Weather sent you as you're getting your cold ones. Sunset tonight, 7:11. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 7:12. I outlined this morning that today was the Pittsburgh equinox when we had a sunrise of 7:11 and a sunset of 7:11. Exactly equal parts day and night today in Pittsburgh. Starting tomorrow, it starts to trend in the other direction where we have slightly more nighttime versus daylight. Today was only the 5th day this month with measurable rain in Pittsburgh, and we didn't get a lot of rain today. I have not officially seen the total yet, but I would say in most places it was probably 1/10 of an inch or less. And again, above average temperatures will continue through October the 6th. Here's your forecast for tonight. Mainly clear at the bus stop tomorrow morning for the kids. They will need a hoodie or a light jacket. 49 degrees with calm winds overnight tonight. So again, excellent conditions for radiational cooling. And then a quick warm up tomorrow. 77, plenty of sunshine, really pleasant for Friday night high school football. Fair skies and temperatures primarily in the low 70s throughout the games tomorrow night across the area. On Saturday, 82 degrees, partly sunny skies. Again, I do think there's a chance for a couple of scattered afternoon showers. I think it's primarily after 3 o'clock on Saturday and then through the late day time frame. So the early part of Saturday should be fine. Sunday, warm, humid, actually a summer-like Sunday and overall summer-like weekend for the first weekend of autumn. 81 degrees, does get more humid over the weekend. Monday, 82. With clouds and sunshine, looks warm for the Steelers Monday night football game. And then Tuesday, warm with sunshine. That is October the 1st, people. 83 degrees for the high temperature. Now, I know many of you have said, I like the colder weather. What I would advise is enjoy the sunshine and the warmth because it will be gone before you know it. And once we get into a cloudy and cool pattern, which is inevitable, it will probably stay that way for the better part of the next 4 months. So enjoy every single one of these days with sunshine and warm temperatures. That is just my advice to you for what it's worth. All right, let's head back inside. We're going to wrap up the show for today. I remind you to please share WhiteBoard Weather with your Facebook friends. The more you share, the more people know. The more people who know, the more people can join. The more people who join, the bigger our community becomes. So please share. Also visit PittsburghWeatherNow.com, the website, because we have a lot of stuff on the page, a lot of original content, our link to our merchandise, our link to our contest that's ongoing for the design, the new WhiteBoard Weather t-shirt logo. We also have our fun fact of the day, and if you're a golfer, we have a specialized golf forecast for your tee times this weekend as well. So that's all on PittsburghWeatherNow.com. And always, I did put out earlier today too, if you see some good fall photos, anything that says fall to you, could be leaves, trees, football, pumpkins, whatever the case may be, apples. Snap a picture with you or without you in the picture, maybe with the kids, dogs, whatever, and send it along to us. I want to start an autumn photo gallery. The sooner, the better. So send those fall photos either into me through Facebook or PittsburghWeatherNow@gmail.com is the proper email address. That'll do it for today. Have yourself an outstanding Thursday afternoon. You're now up to speed with hashtag Simply Accurate WhiteBoard Weather. It's no hype because I'm not that type. Have a great day, everyone. Peace.